Okay, another project here on the farm, and I've got some sweet potatoes I need to dig this weekend. And I went and dug this out of the basically the junk pile where I store a bunch of my farm implements that people have gave me or I've purchased for might near nothing. And this is a middle buster that I bought for real cheap. I dug it out, and it fits on a tooling bar, and that's the one it was on right there. And I had to cut a couple of the old bolts because they're a mess. So what I've had to do, I went by my Tractor Supply. What I've got to do is replace all these. They're carriage bolts, but they're bolts that got a square head on. What I've got to do is take my cut-off blade on my grinder, and I have to I got a bigger bolt for that one. Basically what I'm gonna do is do a real quick overhaul job. I'm not refinishing it or nothing. I may just clean it up, and like I said, I got to get this done because I think today is Friday. Next Wednesday we have a cold front coming through, and it's gonna be raining, and I need to get these sweet potatoes dug up, put in some boxes, and put in storage to dry out for the next, I think, 60 to 90 days. But I've also got some strawberries and a couple other things I need to get in the ground. So I'm gonna get started, get all this taken care of. Okay, got pretty much all of it cut out. I got a few to take out, and I did get the right bolts for a couple of them, but actually one of them I have to go back to my Tractor Supply, my local one, which is really not local at all. It's about, I think, 26 miles away. It's about a 30-minute drive. It takes longer to get out of the country roads back here. So that's what I'll be doing a little shortly. So I'm gonna clean this up. I am not painting this. I have some equipment in town that I'll be moving up here shortly, probably hopefully Thanksgiving week. And it's a blast cabinet and my large compressor. And perhaps sometime this winter I can actually tear this down and paint it and get it to move into where, the way this is this is a pivot point. And this, if you hit a root or something before it tears up your tractor and all your stuff, it'll actually trip. It'll actually spin this down if you hook a root or something. That's the way it's designed originally. So I'm gonna continue on, so after it gets dark I can go back into town. So I'll have this have everything ready so I can start back on it in the morning, so I can get them potatoes dug tomorrow. This is the next day. I ran to my local Tractor Supply last night and got these bolts right here because I didn't have them. I had to end up cutting the old ones off. Here's all the parts, and you can see all the hardware I had to cut off. There's the old tooling bar. Actually, I'm thinking I'm gonna make something with that. This is it is pretty much, I can tell that it's homemade. You can actually see how crooked this is. See the way this was grinded. This may have originally been something, but I think what it is something somebody made, which is perfect for me. And yes, the plow is backwards. I was just trying to check it. It has the easiest way for me to do. What I'm gonna do now is probably take this off and go ahead and start putting it back together with the new hardware. I have no intention to sand it down and paint it right now. When I get my blast cabinet, my sand blasting, actually I use glass. So that is where I'm at this morning. Got everything turned loose and fed. And no, I don't have a hitch pin there yet. So let's proceed. All right, I got the plow point, part of the plow put back together. And yes, I got quite a bit of hardware. I'd actually bought the wrong size carriage bolts the first time. And I'm actually deciding I'm gonna, when I rebuild this and maybe powder coat it or whatever, I've actually got, I believe I got to weld this up. That's It's actually been broke before too, so that may be a hardened tip that was added to this. But I don't think that hole's supposed to be there. So what I'll do is when I redo this plow, which will be on a different channel, I'm going to probably powder coat this and paint it till it lasts longer. And it's another 100 years. So yeah, I went and got quite a bit of hardware from Tractor Supply, the Redneck Walmart, and I'll just put it back in my bin. I'll have it for the next piece of equipment. Yeah, that's all the old stuff that I just cut off. There's a few pieces that I have to use. But yeah, I'll redo this probably during the winter once, if I get a chance. I've got a ton of work to do. So I've still got to finish my shop and move my other shop out of town and bring it out here. And the shop in town is twice the size I built, but a lot of that stuff got damaged in the hurricane, so it has to go the dump or to the burn pile. So all right, I'll show you what it looks like when I get through. I'm gonna mount that on the tractor and go ahead and put this on there so we can go plow with sweet potatoes. All right, there you go. She's put back together. She's good and tight. Got it kind of centered, kind of square. All I'm doing is digging potatoes. So there's all the hardware that come off of it. Got a bag of hardware left over from Tractor Supply, but hey, I'll use them. Anyway, maybe not done exactly right. And these bolts right here could probably be one size up, or maybe two sizes up. Probably when I take it apart, when I get to it next, I'm only going to use it this one time for probably months until next year. So let's go try and dig some sweet potatoes. All right, got my tractor out here, got my little middle busting plow, and what I'm fixing to do, I actually dug some of these up. I know there's some more in here somewhere. I mean, there's probably more. It's gotten real dry, but I'm at the 90 to 100 day, and the ones I did dig, I did see one or two that had a bug in them. So if you wait too long here in the southwest Louisiana, your sweet potatoes will get buggy. So you watch them and you dig them. You know, when you see any kind of signs, they're still blooming. What I'm gonna do is come in here and I'm gonna probably use the grapple. It's so much easier just to drag that, and I'll get all this out, and then I'll throw it in the chicken pen and let the geese pick at it. So that's what I'm fixing to do. Let's get after it. Got most of the vines out of the way, and to begin with, I don't expect a big, major, high yield out of this. This is poor soil. This is just a place I picked and planted them. And that's what this was. I did not hardly fertilize them. I did fertilize them a little bit, I believe. But I'm wanting to try out this middle buster also. So it's just but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go get my wife and let her film this, and let her walk along with me for the. I have no idea. Like I said, if I get lucky, I'll get some. If not, this is mainly for next year's slips, just in case LSU doesn't come through for me and I don't get no slips in springtime. right. I actually got some decent potatoes. Quite a few of them. It looks okay. I did cut quite a few of them, but that's fine. Got quite a few of them. So, and I forgot what kind this is, so I'm going to have to go back and check. So what I'm going to do is walk through here, pick out all these, keep them separate from this row because these are two different types of sweet potatoes. So I've got plenty to start slips for next year. So, all right, I'll be right back. Got both rows opened up. The ground's very loose. This would be perfect for carrots and onions, which I may be planting here shortly. But got them both opened up, and I'm gonna probably come in next to each row one more time on each row and try to see what I can find. But let me show you my production, which actually sucked, but it's enough for what I wanted. This bucket is from the right hand row or the west row, and these are from the east row or the left row. This is for my benefit because right now I can't remember which variety of sweet potato. Both of them are two different kinds, and some of them are real bad. I did not really take care of these sweet potatoes like I should have. I planted them and let them go. I did water them every day for the first 2 weeks like you're supposed to, and then I basically let them go. And hopefully springtime I'll have enough left to make some sprigs and plant a couple rows out of each batch. So let me get finished. Got this all broke up, and it actually works real good. I didn't have the production I thought I would have, but I'm good with it. There's plenty of sweet potatoes to make some slips in springtime, just in case LSU doesn't come through for me like I said earlier. So worked pretty good. So okay, got all the sweet potatoes out of there, and what's I got going on now is I'm hooking up my rear tie and tiller on my tractor. I'm gonna come in here and bust this up, level it up, get it ready for another bed. What I've got is some Chandler strawberries. I'm gonna come in here and plant a row of those, and over there next to it I got some cauliflower that I got about 12 transplants I picked up the other day. I love cauliflower, so let's see if I can't get, and then I'll plant some more winter crops, maybe some lettuce or some cabbage. We'll see. And this little area will be full. So all right, what I had was the Orleans was over here, and I think this was Blue Bayou, I think. But what you can do is, if you live in the state of Louisiana, I believe, you can contact the LSU sweet potato program and get on their list. And what they do is in the springtime, they'll be shipping out if you get on a list and agree to pay for them, they'll ship you, they used to, up until this year, they shipped you out a 40-pound box. The coming springtime, what they're wanting to do is, they said they were discussing shipping out 10-pound boxes. Now, each box contains one variety. So, in that 10-pound boxes to plant for slips is a lot. So what you can do is, if they do the 10-pound box program, then what you could do is get with some neighbors or some friends and purchase a box of different varieties, so you'll see what kind of work at your place. And, you know, plant them, get you some slips, and grow what you want. So all right, that's it. This is Bill with the Cajun Homestead. I hope you liked this video. Got a little bit more to do to get this ready, and but this video is long enough. So y'all have a great day. I appreciate you watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and be sure and subscribe, and share this with your friends. Y'all have a great day. I appreciate you watching.